Hi My Crafties, it's Tree. I hope you're having a good and crafty day. I'm here with the tutorial for the Inlovearts super duper cuter Shy Bear card. I promised you guys a tutorial, so here it is. Now, before we get started, I want to say that Inlovearts is offering a 25% off of orders of $39 or more, excluding die cutting machines, and that is G-72619, and you can find them at Inloveartshop.com. Okay, so first of all, you're going to need the die for this, and it's so super duper cuter, and there's little paws over here, right there. The link will be in the description box below, and you're going to need to do some die cutting. So if you want a paper piece like I did, that's perfectly fine, but if you want to do the stenciling, that's okay too. Okay, so this die here comes with comes out looking like this, and it does have these two little lines right here that look like score lines. This is a score and this is a score, but what I found was I took my ruler and I went ahead with a pencil. No, I don't have a pencil here, and I just put, when I do this, I put a tick mark here with my blade thingy, cutting thing, and one at the bottom, and then I line it up here and here, and then that gives me a start and a stop, and I go through it a couple times. This one over here I got a little off on my line, and I didn't know if it mattered or not, so I went ahead with my scissors and just cut it out where it was supposed to be. So just be kind of, I guess, careful with that. Now I will say that with this, my mistake last time, although a really cute pattern, I love this pattern, but this needed to be the solid and this needed to be the pattern so that my hidden message could be seen better. So really easy, you're just going to fold on those lines like that. You don't even need a bone folder. They took it out of there for you, so it just lines up like that. Before we glue that down, I went ahead and cut out the bear head, both out of a pattern paper as well as the dark brown. I like the dark brown. So I did use these stencils. There goes my glue. Hold on. All right, now we got it all back. So with the bear, I went ahead and I placed it back in, and I used my Sharpie pen. It's a fine point to color in the eyes. You could also do that with the ears and the nose, but I'm going to tell you the muzzle is still not there. So what I did was I cut around the muzzle and then put it in, but I would say put it in first, and because then you know you got to get in the right direction here, and then you can stencil the nose in right there. So there's that. I also, you can see he's a earless bear, and that's because I went ahead and chopped off his ears, I'm sorry, and cut out the little insides. And although I have two paws, then I have the pads to go right there. Okay, so we won't need the face anymore, and we can go ahead and glue the muzzle onto the face. You want to make sure that you don't use, as much as I love dimension and foam tape, you want to make sure that you don't do that because you don't want anything catching, and it goes this way. You just fit it right in there. And then same thing with the ears. Yeah, lights everywhere. I will say this is not my usual place to craft. I usually sit in my living room chair and craft on my lap with my chihuahua. All right, hopefully we don't see a lot of glue smear on that one. So here we go. And you can see the etching in there. Now some people will probably like to use solids or only solid colors for the bear and do the inking on the edge, but I don't ink. We all know that by now. All right, so this one has a score line here. Oh, that's, I should say, that's this one. There's this band right here. I'm not quite sure what that's for yet. So, I'm sorry. No, that's not right either. I do know what that's for. And I only had so much paper, and I think this is going to be completely okay. No. Yeah. Okay, so that's the score line, and then there's this band over here that I haven't figured out what to do with yet. And then this folds, and I go ahead and I take my scissors and I cut all the way up to this score line. And it's going to be very floppy. And these scissors don't cut up to the point. Okay. Okay, so we have that, and it's going to do this. And then what you're going to do is feed this. Oh, did I need double-sided paper? No, I don't. You're going to feed this through here. No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I'll get it. We're going to feed it from the back so that it hides. So this little flap goes in here and over there. Okay. Now I just want to take out a little bit of the bulk. So I just go ahead and there's plenty enough. I just cut that out. Okay. So then what you want to do is put a little bit of glue on this tab right here. That's probably going to ooze out, so I'm going to just wipe it off. And you want to make sure that it's not gapping and oozing out, okay? And then, hold on. Okay. And then what you're going to do is pull this guy up as far as you want him. You can have him all the way up. I can see my lines aren't exact, but you can have it all the way up, and then you have more room for writing, or you can have it down. So you're going to glue your bear on. So let's do that. I just kind of say, okay, muzzle, and you can decide where you want to put your bear. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I want to get rid of that glue. Sorry, I'm off the camera scraping that glue off because I want to make sure that that when I glue him down and I push him in, okay, so that'll be a good spot. All right. Whew. I could have kept all that glue there and been fine. No worries. Here we go again. Just a little bit of glue. And place it down. You want it below the line and centered. a little lopsided, but that's okay, right? All right, now before we close this up, gonna trim around here so that we don't see that. So just come down here like that. And maybe you want to do this before you start assembling. That's up to you. I like to figure out where things are actually going to go, especially because this is only my second time doing this. My first time doing this, I just didn't actually glue anything down until I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay. So there's that, and you won't see that top, and this goes down in there like that. And then he'll slide up and down. Now for stability, this is pink, so I went ahead and cut another one. You're going to see his face because of the embossing, but I just glue that onto the back. Really simple, don't you think? Minus my little oopsies, but you know, it all happens, right? We all do that every once in a while. And just kind of place them. I turn them upside down or right side forward so that I make sure none of that backside is showing through. And now he's a little more stable. I see that this is peeking out, so I'm going to just trim that down extra. And then your last thing you're going to do is put the glue here. Oops, I got to make sure I'm in frame. I've noticed that YouTube has done something different, that when I think I'm in frame and then I put my video on, publish it, then I notice when I think I'm center here, I'm really more over here and you guys can't see what's going on. It's not fitting in the same frame. I've got glue right there. And then he hides and he comes up. Really easy, huh? All right, now we gotta do the paws. So let's get some things out of the way, especially the trash. Okay, come on, just slide off. And we're gonna glue the little paws down. Not a lot of goo. Glue is goo, right? And it's gonna fit right there. You can pop this up or not. I don't remember what I did. No, I glued it straight down. And a little bit of glue here. I mean, a little. It's not going to take much. Okay, and then for the paws, they go claws down on these corners. And what I did was I used my foam tape. Oh dear. And I use these Teflon coated scissors so that I don't get, they keep the gooey off the scissors. Okay. And then I'm going to cut a little square or rectangle or whatever it is. And I like to put a little dot of glue, not a lot, just so I know where it's gonna go and not get in the way of everything. So I need another one just like the other one. And take the backer off. The dot of glue. That way it's not permanently stuck down on for a while. And then I just decide where I'm gonna stick this little paw. So my other one, I have it up a little bit, but not a lot. over the edge here and kind of angled in. So like that. And then, oh, he's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. That's so cute. Oh, okay. And then you can decorate as much as you want. I highly suggest something flat, like this is a clear sticker here, because you don't want this to catch on it. If it were a die cut, it might catch on that ledge. And you know, you can decorate the ear or the top of the head just as long as it stays above here. I think this one I had the bear protruding up just a little bit more, but that's okay. We'll figure out something to do. And it's just so cute. I love it. Okay, so I'm seeing that I've gone too far here and not far enough here, so I'll fix that. And then obviously you can put a decoration here as well as here. But just remember, you want to mark it so that it stays within the, whatever you put under here will be covered when you lift this up. And then same thing here, put a little mark right here, and then you know to only be in this area and only be in this area, so you're not totally distracted. Okay, so I forgot to mention that one thing that I did do was I used my Signo Unibal white gel pen to put dots on the eyes and highlight the nose. So it's just a little dot there and right there. But I also think that you know, the bear is really cute, but you know, if you have a cat or a dog or a flower pot or something like that, that would be cute popping out of here too. But I love the whole shy bear thing. All right, so I will catch you in my next video. Until then, God bless you and yours. Bye for now.